Well, new this evening, in the last few hours, the moon landing celebration car show wrapped up at the Space and Rocket Center. Weather caused them to wrap things up early this evening. Cars built between 1945 and 1975 were on display. It's all part of the celebration of the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing. In fact, many of the drivers of these cars worked on the Apollo missions. Way 31's Sierra Phillips was at the Space and Rocket Center and heard their stories.
The Celebration Car Show is just one of the many events on the way to celebrate Huntsville's connection to the moon landing. I got the chance to talk to drivers of those cars at the car show, as well as people that worked on the Apollo missions right here in Huntsville.
Just incredible. Just being a part of that. I was right out of school, so being a part of that right out of school was incredible.
Randy Owen worked as an engineer on Apollo missions 7 through 13. He watched as his work helped land the first astronauts on the moon.
Being a part of it, they're just so exciting.
5 months after those first steps on the moon, Craig Sumner started his NASA career here in Huntsville.
Picture right here, I'm 21 years old. 21 years old wearing Buzz Aldrin or Jim Lovell's training suit.
50 years after the moon landing, the two are back here at the Space and Rocket Center for a car show. Sumner showcased the car he drove every day to work. He even drove a few astronauts in it.
Charlie Duke and Jim Irwin would be talking about if you hadn't cut me off at 10,000 feet, I would have landed on the runway at Redstone Arsenal first. And I'd look at him as a 21-year-old and say, my gosh, and you guys are going to the moon, and you're up there clowning around in your jets.
The 96 cars at the show are all from the Apollo era. Many are owned by families who worked at the Marshall Flight Center during the Apollo missions. Money from the car show will help fund the space camp held at the Space and Rocket Center. Both Sumner and Owen hope both the car show and the space camp will help inspire the next generation.
And he hopes he can get into this field. I told him to hang in there. Space industry has ups and downs, but hang in there.
There's more moon landing events coming up as soon as later Saturday night. At Low Mill, the winner of the Moon Songwriting Contest will perform. For information on how to get tickets to the concert, go to waytv.com. Reporting in Huntsville, Sierra Phillips, Way 31 News.